Hello, I'm here today in a tighter shot to talk about a serious issue. It affects me and it might affect you as well. I have gas. And you might too. The first time I heard about gas and realized that I had it was from Jared Falk on the channel Free Drum Lessons. They're good, they're drum lessons and they're free, so if you're a drummer and you like free things, check them out or something. They're cool. And they're Canadian. I'm Canadian. It's Canada outside. GAS stands for Gear Acquisition Syndrome, and it affects many popular hobbies, sports, and professions, like drummers, photographers, snowboarders, skiers, sound technicians, techies, computer enthusiasts, gamers, pretty much all musicians. Basically anything that could facetiously be called an expensive addiction is susceptible to gas. Gas can be harmful to your productivity, creativity, and your bank account. Gas usually stems from the need to get something done, and the belief that, hey, if I get this one new thing, it would make this thing I have to do so much easier / better. In the end, you don't end up actually using the thing you got very much, and even if you do make progress on that thing that you wanted to do with that thing that you got, you've already found something else that would be made easier / better if you just got that one thing. This has a way of turning small obstacles into huge mountains that you'd have no way of climbing without getting that one piece of gear. It's really all just a rationalization for getting new stuff, and if you don't use that stuff that you get, it's kind of an irrational one. In the end, gas is really just a roundabout means of procrastination. You're externalizing your own inability to do whatever it is you want to do, and coming to the conclusion that it's a result of inadequate resources. But finding that getting the things that you thought you needed in the first place doesn't actually overcome those obstacles, the process repeats until you're either broke or you give up. Since my last major upload on my main channel, I have added to my collection of gear these, and these, a new faster card for my camera and a spare battery, this, a ridiculously priced lens, an entirely new camera, and a spare battery for that camera. And what have I made with all this stuff? Pretty much nothing. And that's on top of all the gear that I already had. Yeah, so I've got gas. Pretty bad. And since yesterday was Boxing Day, I went out and got a new shotgun microphone for my camera, so I can get half-decent audio without having to use this thing. Notice that I had a good reason for getting a shotgun microphone, for better audio, but I already had a way of doing the same thing. It just wasn't as easy. Gas has a way of sneaking up on you like that. I also went out and got some great deals on 90% of the things I need to build a new computer, because my current computer is really starting to show its age, and whatever, I wanted to build a new computer and I spent way too much on it. My bank is gonna think someone stole all of my identities and started buying computer parts from all over the place. Yeah. I will have another video going over the build and all the specs and all the things like that once I get the case. Yeah, that's right, I bought all of the parts you need to build a computer, except for the case. I'm smart. So you've got gas. The prognosis. There are only two ways out of gas. Either you realize that you're not getting where doing what you're doing and you just give up, / you run out of money and have to sell stuff, or you stop buying stuff and actually start mastering the stuff that you already have in order to get what you wanted to do in the first place done. And that's advice I wish I had taken before I committed to buying a new computer, kind of. So that's actually going to be one of my resolutions for 2014, not buying any new gear unless it's absolutely critical to things that I'm doing for the foreseeable future, and actually mastering the stuff that I have and making stuff with that stuff. Sometimes limitations are good. It's not going to be easy. I'm actually going to need to make new stuff and learn new stuff and improve as a human being. But what's right and what's easy are almost never the same thing. Trust me, I wish they were. So I hope you learned a thing or two about gas. Do you have gas? What have you gotten as a result of your gas? Leave comments in the comment. And if you do have gas, or if you don't have gas, well, regardless of whether you have gas, what are your resolutions for 2014? I didn't do very well on my resolutions for 2013, so I think my first resolution is to actually do my resolutions for 2014 and not do them. So that's all for this video, and you'll see me next time. This is what you call a late Friday upload.